Okay, so continuing on from the previous lesson, we're going to understand how to work with the vertex group panel. So having this vertex selected, go ahead and turn off this 3D manipulator so you can see that this is the active vertex. Active vertex means that when you click on this vertex, it's going to show up as white. If you click on this vertex, press the shift key down and click on this vertex, you'll notice that this vertex is not the active vertex because it's no longer white. It's simply selected, but only this vertex is active, meaning that when you click on this vertex, you can start to see the information about this vertex over here. Go ahead and turn this off. So if you click on this vertex and click on this vertex group and simply assign it, you'll see that we can see what vertex group has been assigned to the currently active vertex, meaning that it's showing up as white. So when you deselect and select, you'll see that the vertex is selected, but it's no longer showing what vertex group is assigned to. This is because it's not the active vertex. We have to click on it to make it white to see. That's the first thing, okay? Now, since we clicked on this vertex group over here and assigned this to this vertex, when we have this vertex selected, it's going to show us what vertex group it's been assigned to. That's pretty straightforward, right? Now, I'm going to tell you how this is working internally. Okay, this is a bit tricky to understand, but once you understand what's going on, you'll have a better grasp of how this vertex group panel works. Okay, so when we assign a vertex group to a vertex, what Blender will do is simply look at this vertex group panel and look at the order in which these vertex groups are and assign the index number to this vertex, telling it that whatever index number matches the vertex group panel, that is the vertex group that you are using. So when we click on this vertex group and assign it, as an example, you can imagine that all this vertex knows about that is using the vertex group at the index level of 1, meaning this guy right over here. Okay, this is how it works internally. So when you click over here and do sort by bone hierarchy, you'll notice that here it's now at the end. So over here, what Blender has done is told this vertex that now you are using the vertex group at level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it doesn't care about the name of the vertex group. This is how it works, okay? The reason for this is because the vertex group names are actually kept on the object data block. And the vertex group that the vertex knows about is simply an index number, and that index number is being saved in the mesh data block. So how can we prove this? Okay, we can prove this very easily by, as an example, clicking on this plus sign to add another vertex group. Okay, remember this guy is over here, and we'll actually even move it up if we want to. Okay, notice that this is over here, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this vertex knows that is assigned to our vertex group with an index level of 4. Okay, and notice that when we click on this and click on the minus sign to delete this vertex group, it knocks it out of this vertex. But watch what happens when we do Control Z. As soon as we do Control Z, it comes back. So the vertex is being told to undo the removal of this vertex group. But notice that it's not possible to bring back a vertex group once you've deleted it. Okay, but look, because it knows about the index number, look what it's showing. It's showing that it's over here. This is because that other vertex group that we deleted used to be here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it only knows about that index number, and it's just going to assign whatever's over here. Okay, so look what happens when we move this up. Okay, right now it's basically showing the wrong name for the vertex group, but over here, now if you click on this minus sign over here, it'll remove it. When you do Control Z, guess what? It's now upper. So it's based on the index number. Okay, so you might want to take a little bit of time to understand what's going on here. Okay, so this is how it works. So basically, whenever you are sorting this, what's happening here is that the index number are being changed on the vertex itself in the order in which the names are being displayed over here are also being kept on the object data block. Okay, so anyways, that's how this concept works. Go ahead and now just reload this file. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, having this vertex selected, go ahead and assign this vertex group. Now, as I've shown you, that when you click on the minus sign, it's actually not possible to bring a vertex group back once you've deleted it. And we've already seen when we do Control Z, it's just going to show the wrong vertex group. So we can do Control Z again just to go back to the way it was. The point here is that once you delete a vertex group, not only is it going to knock it out of all the vertices, but it's simply not ever possible to bring it back. So you would have to recreate the vertex group again and reassign it to all the vertices. So you have to be careful with this minus over here. Now, the other thing you should know is that when you become proficient with the rigging, you're actually going to be moving at a very rapid rate when you're going through that process. So you're going to be coming in over here and clicking on this menu. Now, the thing about this menu is that the way that they've placed it over here, it's very easy to hover your mouse quite close to this button and accidentally delete the minus button. This is something that's going to happen quite a bit to you. So you just have to be careful with this button, because as I said, once you delete it, you cannot bring it back. So this also tells you that when you are going through the rigging process, you need to save your file in increments that we have been doing. So go under File and just go ahead and now reload it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is take a look at when we click on a vertex group and assign it to this vertex. You can see that we can remove the vertex group manually by clicking on this X sign. And this is how to delete it. Now click on Assign again. Now if you want to stop this from happening, you can actually click on this Lock button over here. And this simply stops the vertex group from being modified. You cannot delete it manually when you have the vertex selected. And of course, you cannot come in here and do anything. Now notice that when we switch to a different vertex group, everything is grayed out. But you can still click over here to quickly select the vertex group. Now remember, that's all this does. You can still come in over here and click on the minus sign to delete the vertex group and knock it out from all the vertices. Actually, if you click over here and go over here and do delete all groups, it'll still delete it. The only point of the lock button is to stop the vertex group from being modified. Go ahead and now just reload this file. So let's just take a quick look at how this lock buttons work. So if you click your left mouse button and just drag it down, you can quickly lock everybody or unlock everybody. Or you can just lock this one and lock this one. So if you want to invert this selection, you can come in over here and just do lock invert all. It'll just flip the switches over here. Same thing, lock all and unlock all. That's pretty straightforward. So make sure that everything is unlocked over here. Actually, let's just go ahead and just reload the file. Now, what I want you to know is that when you click on this vertex, click over here and click on Assign, it's going to assign this vertex a group over here. Click on this one, click on Assign, click on this one, and click on Assign. Now, do A to deselect everything. So you know that this one has a vertex group, this one has a vertex group, and this one has a vertex group. A to deselect. Now, if you come in over here and then you do remove from all groups, what this is talking about is the actual selected vertices. It's basically going to take those vertices and knock them out from all vertex groups. So if you click on this, you'll notice that it's not going to do anything because you have to have a vertex selected. So if you click on this vertex, coming over here and then do remove from all groups, it's simply going to clean out this vertex. So if you assign over here, click over here, do remove from all groups, it's going to remove all of them. Notice it doesn't do anything to the other vertices. Go ahead and click on assign over here. Now press the A key to deselect. What I want you to notice is that when you click over here and hover your mouse on remove from all groups, it says remove the selected vertices from active or all vertex groups. And if you hover your mouse on this one, it says the same exact thing. Now the thing about this function is that it's going to take the selected vertex group and knock them out from all the vertices. And this function actually doesn't care if you have the vertex or vertices selected or not. It simply just fires off. So if we fire this off when we have this vertex group selected, right, which I already did, I fired it off. Now when you come in over here, it's going to knock it out. Okay, so just be aware of this, that although it has the same text as this one over here, this one doesn't care if you have the vertices selected or not. Okay, and of course delete all groups is just delete all of them. Go ahead and just reload this. Now you've seen how the sort by name and sort by bone hierarchy works now. So what we want to do now is understand what is copy vertex group, what is copy vertex group linked, and copy vertex group to selected, mirror vertex group, and of course mirror vertex group topology. So what we're going to do is take a look at how does copy vertex group to selected work first. Okay, so to understand how the copy vertex group to selected works, we have to actually switch to object mode. Okay, go ahead and zoom out and do the middle mouse button to rotate. Now have this figure selected and then do Shift D. When you do Shift D, it's going to create a duplicate copy of your figure. Over here you can see that we have a new figure over here with a brand new data block, right? Mesh data block. So these are two individual copies. Now if you click on this figure, you can see that when you duplicate it, it's going to give you the names of the same vertex groups. Remember, when we duplicated this, press the tab key, no vertices were assigned to any of the vertex groups over here. So basically they are both clean figures. Go ahead and turn off the armature so we can actually see what's going on. Now press the tab key and click on this guy over here and press the tab key to go into edit mode. Now what I want you to notice over here is, first let's go ahead and just click on delete all groups. Remember, this is a separate copy, so when you delete the groups over here, it's not going to affect this figure in any way. Now click on the plus sign over here, and here's an empty group. We have this vertex selected over here. Just click on assign. Okay, so this is a separate copy. Now press the tab key. Now if we want to take all these vertex groups and assign them to this object, we would have to click on this object, press the shift key down and click on this one and click over here and then fire this off. Now before you do that, I want you to click on this figure, press the tab key, and having this vertex selected, go ahead and assign this vertex group to it. Okay, press the tab key. Remember, on this one we have the group selected, and actually over here let's go ahead and click on this one, assign this to. Okay, now click on this figure, press the shift key down, click on this one. Now come in over here and then do copy vertex group to selected. So what's going to happen is that Blender is going to take all these vertex groups and create them over here, and it's also going to clean out all the vertices that were using the previous vertex groups and reassign the vertices to the correct vertex groups. So when you do tab, you can see that when we have this vertex selected where we had assigned our custom vertex group, it's no longer here because it's been deleted. Now when we click over here, you'll notice that it's the same vertex group. Now in order to even use this feature, your objects must be exact duplicates. So you can see that that's what it does. It will simply knock out all the existing vertex groups, delete them, and clean out all the vertices, and basically take all these vertex groups, drop them onto this figure, and reassign all the vertices to the correct vertex group. Basically, it's just doing a duplicate copy over here. So that's how this concept works. Okay, go over here and just reload the file. So I'll see you in the next lesson where we'll continue on with this. Thank you.